Good morning, and welcome back to Daily Dhamma, a letter to our children. Today is March 31st, and our reading is Everybody Has to Be Someplace. This is where we are. The thing we need to decide is what we're going to do. If we find ourselves in the dark, we have two choices: curse the darkness or look for some light. Describing the darkness doesn't help, so we'd best try another way. One thing's certain: nobody else is going to turn the light on. We either suffer or we find the path to end suffering. Often we make the mistake of looking for a third door, but there isn't one. This is where we are. Knowing where we are is a pretty handy piece of information. It's highly unlikely that we're going to be able to go any place from here if we don't know where here is. To recap the first quarter, January was devoted to humility. February was devoted to right view or right understanding. And the month that we've just finished, March, was devoted to right intentions. Right view and right intention form the wisdom path within the Eightfold Path, and that's Panya. And we are getting ready for the next quarter. We can hardly believe that we've come to the end of the first quarter. The first quarter, and thank you very much for being with us for the first quarter, was dedicated to humility, putting God and others before ourselves. We're getting ready for the second quarter. People who are new to the channel will just give you a reminder. The four quarters come from Mrs. Dhamma, and they are humility, sincerity, effort, and gratitude. The second quarter will be devoted to sincerity, and that will be our theme for April. May will be right speech, and June will be right action, and those come from the Sila, or ethical conduct, part of the Eightfold Path, and we look forward to getting into that. Again, we only did this for two reasons. We wanted something to read in the morning, check, and we wanted something to pass on to our children, check. So anything else is just gravy, but we're really happy that you're along for the ride, and we can't thank you enough. Right view is, this is the world we live in. We don't live in a parallel universe. We live in this universe. And if we have right view, then that gives rise to right intention. And it's worth considering. Why are we doing this? What's the main idea? What's the point of our activities right now? Why are we here? And Ajahn Chah used to kind of bark this at acolytes. Ask yourself two questions. Why are you here? What can you take with you? Boy, those are good questions. And that's what we're trying to do with this. If we have the right view and we see how the universe is and what goes on here, then it's going to give rise to the right intention, which is, that being the case, what is it that I'm trying to do here? There you go. So happy trails to you until we meet again.